going on, everybody? Specs here, and I just wanted to quickly go over what I've been doing in MLB Show 23 so far. Early access is basically done. The game fully released last night at midnight, so now everyone's gonna be jumping in and playing. I kind of want to show you what I've been doing in the slow arbitrage grind. I haven't been playing as much as I wanted to. Full-time job, writing, and a lot of other stuff. I just can't play as much as I wanted to, and I know that's a lot of people. So don't feel bad that some of the other creators are way ahead or way behind. There's no wrong way or right way to do it. The program right now is going 50 days. It's a very slow, arduous grind so far because there's really not a whole lot of other things to do, but I'm sure as things come out, they're going to. So I'm done talking. Let's just jump in and let me show you what I'm working on. Okay, so right now the team that's right here that you are seeing is mainly still World Baseball Classic guys. I did get some other guys. I just finished the first round of moments for the AOS because I'm an Angel Homer and I really want the Captain Shohei card. But this is the team we're kind of working with. It's all WBC cards. Paul Goldschmidt, King Julian. This is Lee Lin. We got Nolan Arenado. We got Nicky Lopez, who I'm almost done with. We got Christian Betancourt, who I'm also done with. I could probably swap out Kyle Schwarber, but I'm hitting with him Lou Bob. And Kensei Koto is what we're doing on our bench. It's again like all the us plus Derek Jeter. I'm really working on an all captain team too, because I took Derek Jeter, who's the captain of the captain series, where we get plus 15 to contact and clutch. So I kind of want to do an all captain build sooner than later, and I'm working towards that. I got another pack where we got good old Bryce Harper there, so we're working towards that. On the pitching side, we got my boy by Homerism is going to show with Patrick Sandoval. I also got the All-Star series there with good old fashioned Garrett Cole and a couple of guys who I'm starting to wrap up. But I did do the Satchel Paige story, and it was really good. I think they're really enjoyable. Too bad they are copyrighted, so I would suggest you do those on your. They're really good cards. Like this is a free 90. It's got outlier and break outlier, less loses break when tired. So I mean, like he's a good card. He's a 90 overall, and there'll be better versions, I'm willing to bet. So kind of keep that in mind. But those are ones that I was just doing as well. And our bullpen is still kind of like coming around here. We got a lot of silvers and stuff. It's just nature of the beast. So that's really what we've been doing for the most part when it comes to that. Program wise, I did do this starter program to get this all-star Justin Verlander card, which is an 87, better than most. So we got that. And this free along with this diamond Sammy Sosa, gold Cy Young, and rookie Jazz Chisholm over here. I'm still working on the World Baseball Classic. I'm currently at 230 out of 250. I got about 100 to go. I'm gonna do the showdown to get another 25. So we'll be at 255. So we'll get good old Yoshino Yamamoto will be there, and then I'm just going to be working on my week is probably going to be working on the USA Conquest and getting that knocked out of the way, hopefully by Saturday, and then that will be done and all that stuff, so that I can really just focus on Team Affinity stuff, because I, as a disgusting Angel Homer, I really want good old Captain Shohei Ohtani here, and cowboy hat Taylor Ward is what I'm truly working towards right now alongside of it. So I haven't really touched a whole lot of the West stuff because I wanted to get that program out of the way as soon as I could. And then now we're gonna start double dipping. So a lot of these, like, because I'm using 2 Cardinal players, as of now, you're going to see here in these like team builds, like the Cardinals are still going to is going to be creeping its way up there because of it. So that's where kind of I'm headed towards. We did do all the conquests like up to it, including World Baseball Classic. I suggest taking, like, what I'm going to do is I keep going and get through USA. I'll probably get through the WBC before I finish the USA map if I had to guess. So what I'm going to do is then throw in some of the like affinity cards that I want to get going. But usually what my general thing is double dip. So like when I'm going to do the East, I'll probably have a lot of East players, AL and AL East players, Central, etc., etc. One thing I did want to touch on before this video ends. So I want to talk about the live series collections really quick, and something that was pointed out to me while watching Daddy Dimmu, and that's the Padres. The Padres are going to be an interesting thing because right now, the most expensive card is going to be Manny Machado. And mind you, I'm not the only creator who's talking about this, so be prepared for a very interesting thing to happen on the next couple of days. I would suggest getting the Padres done before Tatis comes back. Why? Because Tatis is going to be an expensive boy, and I think, and you'd be in a better place to get this done quickly. Some of the goals, as of now recording this, their goals haven't really jumped a whole heck of a lot. I don't know what's going to happen going into tonight and into tomorrow, if that's going to change. But if you can, and you're going to be flipping, I'm going to be flipping cards and selling a lot of dupes and getting as many subs as I can to get these golds out of the way. Like, luckily I got Hader, because apparently Hader kind of leaped a little bit, if I recall correctly. Yeah, he's 63. So like I got him I did the jump start pack. So it's just getting these like golds out of the way quick, as soon as you can, because then all these guys aren't going to be too bad. But I would suggest, one, getting this JP because he's new. Two, you don't pay the price of having to deal with Fernando Tatis Jr. That's how I lucked out last year when they pulled him from the game, because I never got him. So if just for the record, I suggest doing that. I know a lot of other creators have said it, so I want to put that note out there that this might be where you want to focus your attention before like the 20 or so days that he has the suspension is due. Because if they do add him in that roster update, it's going to be hard. So apart from that, I haven't done a whole lot in the ways of collections. Some guys I'm kind of looking towards after the Padres are the A's with this Vita Blue, because their highest card is 77. Almis Diaz, for one. I'm not gonna lie, I really want to get this Ken Griffey Jr. card, and their only diamond is J-Rod, who's hovering around 20k. So that's gonna be one I'll be probably focusing on too there as well. Marlins, I thought would be cheaper. It's not overly expensive. Luckily, this might be one of the first few years where it's like the cover athlete will be reasonable. So a lot of these like newer cards might be a little easier to get. So keep that in mind. But some, like I said, A's I'm looking towards. The Reds I'm looking towards. With good old Rob Dibble here and all that stuff. There's not really a whole heck of a lot we're kind of looking towards, to be frank with you. I would say knocking out some of these cheaper collections might be in your best interest. I'm just after the Padres, of course. Like Baltimore is another one that I'd say, you can jump on. Like this Jim Palmer looks decent enough for an 87, because all these collections are worth it. And we're going to be working, we're going to be working slowly. Like I said, some of these like no diamonds, like Vlad on the cheap side, I would just like right now we're in a pretty decent spot where it's like, getting some of these like cards like Carlos Delgado. And like I said, as someone who wants to try out an all captain build, I'm looking at this stuff as well, because I already know what the big problem's going to be. And his name is Aaron Judge. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I saw this last night, and I'm just going to touch on it, because if you haven't gotten the game and you're watching this video, I want to point something out that I saw in Daddy Dimmu stream last night, and that's this. This is going to get worse before it gets better. So if you're no money spent, good luck to you, because boy howdy, we're in it. For Angel fans, like that's 500k stubs right there between these two guys. It's a fantabulous day to be an Angels fan. Oh, by the way, I forget that Jacob deGrom's here, and yeah, we're in a AL West, man. It's gonna be a fantastic collection that's gonna take a little bit. On the flip side of this, Houston is probably gonna be fairly cheap. You get a nice little 92 J.R. Richard there, but I wanted to throw that out there in terms of like the expensive. On the expensive side, because what's funny is this is how I'm probably gonna wrap up this video. I want like the Mets wise is like that the Mets are also slightly expensive, but not to the extent of like everyone else. I think Scherzer's probably gonna hit 100K here, probably by the time this goes live, and all that fun stuff. But I do want to say the live series cards. I have no idea how live series is gonna go, because I think the market's gonna get really rough Tuesday into Wednesday with everyone coming in. So my suggestion is, if you want to jump on certain things, like say goodbye to all these prices, because these bad boys are gonna leap and bound. By the way, I'm going to sort of throw this out there, because when I was on lunch today from work, I was watching Ants Market Mondays, and one thing I do think that is sort of worth noting and throwing out there is, if you want to sell your boss cards when you get there in the next week to 10 days, you could probably make a decent enough profit here. Reason being is, looking at some of these guys like Morikomo, Yanudam, Murakami, Lindor, to name a few. You could flip those guys for a solid profit, it looks like. And with the infinity loop kind of going, and most of you, I think you're probably gonna have a good month, if I had to guess, because with the experience, one, because I think they're gonna release like the smaller collections that we're gonna get experience and all that stuff once the game is fully out. So flipping cards, I think selling bosses might be a benefit, simply because there's going to be a very good chance that if you sell that card in the program and you're doing the loop that's only 25K experience, you're good. You could get another copy and then keep that copy or continue to sell it, because I have a haunting suspicion that because of that, boss cards are really not gonna leap and bound as much as we think. So keep that in mind as we go forward, that you can do that. And I don't think it's gonna be like years prior where you're gonna have to pay a premium to get it back. I don't think that's gonna be the case, because really, if you land on it once and you sold one, you get the card back. I'm throwing it out there. You don't have to listen to me. I just wanted to put it out there that if you do it in the next 7 to 10 days, there is a chance you could pull another. Just saying. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. I just want to show you guys where I'm at and sort of my thoughts so far in the next couple of days. Gameplay is going to be coming out later this week, probably Thursday. I just wanted to wrap up and get some other cards, and I'll jump into the event. I kind of want to get that Mookie, but I don't think I'm going to grind 25 wins, because if they bring Rewind back, it's only going to be 5 wins, and I'd much rather get him at 5 wins than 25 wins. But I'm weird. This year, I've made a commitment that I'm going to, one, make more content on the game, and 2, I'm gonna actually do better to get collections, so that I'm not on the back foot at the end of the year going, I didn't finish everything because I was lazy. So thank you for hanging out with me. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe so you don't miss any more content like this. Have yourself a good one.